A room that needed a change. On Friday afternoon, I looked at my room and felt a little sad. My sister was coming on Sunday, and I wanted the room to feel warm and happy. But it looked empty. The walls were white, the bed was plain, and my desk was messy. I did not have much money, so I needed a simple plan. I took a notebook and wrote 3 words: color, light, and comfort. First, I wanted a soft color for the room. Then, I wanted better light near my bed. Last, I wanted a small place to read. I measured the wall near the window and looked at my old things. I found a blue blanket, 2 small picture frames, and a round mirror. I smiled because the room already had a beginning. I only needed to put everything in the right place. Choosing colors and small things. On Saturday morning, I went to a small home shop near my apartment. I carried my notebook and checked my list many times. I did not want to buy too much. I wanted my room to look calm, not full. I chose pale blue curtains because they looked soft and fresh. They matched my old blanket. Next, I found a small lamp with a warm yellow light. It was perfect for reading at night. I also bought 2 green plants, 1 round cushion, and a set of simple wall pictures. The pictures showed the sea, the sky, and a quiet street. They made me think of holidays. At the counter, I checked the price and felt proud. Everything was cheap, but it looked nice. On the way home, I imagined my room with the new colors. For the first time, I felt excited to decorate it. Moving the furniture. When I came home, I opened the window and started to clean. I put old papers in one box and clothes in another box. Then I moved the desk closer to the window. It was heavy, so I pushed it slowly. When the desk was near the light, the room already looked bigger. After that, I changed the bed. I moved it to the left wall, away from the door. Now there was space beside the window. I put the small chair there and added the round cushion. This became my reading corner. I stood back and looked at it. It was simple, but it felt friendly. I cleaned the mirror and placed it above the desk. It made the room look brighter. I was tired, but I did not stop. I knew the best part was coming next: the colors and the lights. Adding light and memories. In the evening, I put up the pale blue curtains. They changed the room at once. The white walls looked softer, and the window looked pretty. Then I placed the small lamp on the table beside my bed. I turned it on, and the light was warm, like a quiet sunset. Next, I hung the pictures on the wall. I put the sea picture in the middle, the sky picture on the right, and the street picture on the left. I wanted them to look straight, so I checked them many times. Then I added personal things. I put a photo of my family on the desk and a postcard from my best friend near the mirror. The 2 plants made the room feel alive. I watered them and laughed because I felt like they were new roommates. The room was not finished yet, but it was starting to feel like mine. The finished room. On Sunday morning, I made the bed with the blue blanket and a clean white pillow. I put a book on the chair in the reading corner. Then I cleaned the floor and opened the curtains. Sunlight came in, and the room looked bright and calm. I felt proud because I did everything by myself. When my sister arrived, I took her to see the room. She stopped at the door and smiled. "It looks beautiful," she said. It feels like you. I was very happy to hear that. We sat in the reading corner and drank tea. I told her how I chose the colors, moved the furniture, and used old things in new ways. My room was not expensive or perfect, but it was comfortable. It had light, color, and memories. That was exactly what I wanted from the start.